Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Hey Aries, I hope all of you are living your best life. I send you the good energy. I hope everything is working out and presently you're feeling good and you're having a great day. So we're just going to jump right into it. I do have an angel message for you guys. This might resonate and it might not. I channeled this. The angels want to tell you this. Your false twin flame doesn't value anyone. Everyone is disposable in their eyes until you came along. You see, you are grade A and they can't replace you. There is no one who will ever be able to take your place. So when a narc loses grade A, they will watch you forever and ever. This is what is happening. They aren't making a move, but they watch you every day. They watch you. It's become quite the daily ritual for them, spying on you in some form or fashion. You will get the recognition and the glory, and they will watch you do it. It has been spoken and it shall be done. This is your glory and their downfall. For the narc has made their bed and will have sleepless nights and nightmares from here on out. You are going places and they can't follow. You are the true one, the reliable one, and the angels applaud you. Okay, Aries, the angels applaud you. Now, I was told I needed to make this video ASAP because yesterday I wrote a poem and it was more like I was just writing for myself. Not necessarily that I was writing you guys a poem. I was just letting things flow that were within me, and I wrote this poem, and the angels were all like, you need to make this video ASAP, and you need to get this poem out. You need to read this to, I guess, the Aries collective. And it's kind of personal. It's more like what's within me than possibly a poem that's meant for you guys. But the angels think that, I guess, some of you need to hear this, or so here goes. It might not, I don't know how you'll perceive this poem, but here we go. What can be said about this? It's all about the twos and ones. It came on a 2 and it all ended on a 2. The first had the heart race, the second had heartbreak. It was confessed at 11:11, and there was silence even though you were awake. I came because there was a tie and it couldn't be denied. And I think I came too late. I look back and I think, why did I wait? Was it life or was it fate? To feel so unanswered, though through the pathways a truth was spoken, and that truth can't be unheard. For the Heoka always knows. Your tears are felt and that emotion rings, and I know. Without a word, I know. And so two may be separate, but they mirror and reflect the other's pain. So that's the poem. All right, Aries, let's just go ahead and find out what's going on with the person on your mind, shall we? All right, Spirit, can you tell me about the person? We have a Page of Wands. So maybe they've realized something, they've discovered something, and they have some news they want to share with you. They could be trying to figure out what to say to you at this time. Oh, they've discovered something. Something has been revealed and it's caused a lot of conflict, jealousy, envy, rivalry, tension in this person's life. So maybe someone discovered y'all's connection, or they discovered something about somebody in their life. We have a Four of Pentacles. So your person is trying not to give in to this conflict, to give in to these people's jealousy, or it possibly is gossip about y'all's connection. So maybe people are talking about you guys. or there's talk in this person's life about y'all's connection or some other connection. This person has been holding back from you, possibly because of some type of jealousy, or there could be something blocking this connection. But I feel like this person wants to talk to you. They want to rush towards you with some type of communication, but they've been holding back. Yeah, because there's something this person wants to say to you. But if they tell you, I think it's going to cause a lot of issues in their life. Or everything will change once this communication takes place. Clarify the Page of Wands. A King of Pentacles. So possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you were dealing with one of those signs, an earth sign. But this person has realized something when it comes to this situation. They could have a financial idea. Clarify the 5. You could be dealing with a business owner, somebody who's very financially set. Clarify the 5 of Wands. So whatever your person's going on, whatever's going on, the drama that's in this person's life, there's some people who are creating a lot of fights and disagreements in this person's life. Your person is over the tension. They're over people being jealous. They're over the gossip. They're just done with the fighting. They're tired of it. So your person is kind of like in a state of, this is so, like, this has been played out. I'm tired of this. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles, please. Okay, so your person's been holding back from you. Due to other people, they've been holding back. But when they're thinking about you a lot, especially when they're alone, this person, they're not revealing something to you, but in their head, you're always like on this person's mind. Maybe they're thinking about how they didn't tell you what they should have told you when they're alone. Why did I hold back? Why was I a coward? Why didn't I say what needed to be said when I had the chance? Because they're unhappy with this disconnect between you two. Clarify the Knight of Swords. A King of Wands. Okay, so this person is fired up when it comes to what they have to say. And I feel like this person sees the bigger picture now when it comes to y'all's connection. They're ready to take action. They're tired of sitting on the sidelines. They're tired of doing nothing when it comes to this connection with you. This person has a lot of desire and passion for you. They think about you passionately. They could be fantasizing about what it would be like to have you in their life without all this other things coming in between you two. Clarify the King of Pentacles. The Chariot. This person's wanting to move forward with something. Okay, they're ready to take action. I feel like they're ready to move in your direction. They could be a Cancer. They could be a fellow Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. Clarify the 4 of Cups. So whatever this person has to tell you, they're going to speak with passion. They're going to speak with conviction. They're going to speak with a lot of desire. Like they know what they want clearly now. Clarify the Four of Cups, please. Sorry. Thank you. This person is unhappy emotionally. This person feels very unfulfilled emotionally. So if they went toward some other type of connection, they're very unhappy in that connection. But emotionally, this person's unfulfilled. It's like there's something not right in this person's life. If they're in a connection with someone else, then it's unrequited. And this person possibly knows that they don't have, their feelings for them are not genuine. Clarify the Four of Swords. Oh, justice flipped itself. So you could have been dealing with a Libra, but this person is thinking about how they've been dishonest with you. How they lacked integrity, how they lacked accountability because they withheld something from you. I feel like this person didn't defend this connection like they should have, and they didn't possibly defend you against someone else, other people's negative energy. This person held back possibly from protecting you in some type of way or protecting this connection. And it had to do with the fact of they were very unfair with you. Possibly they placed you in some type of competition and then they held back intentionally. Well, if they did that, then it's all blown up in their face. So this person feels guilty about something. Because they have feelings for you. With the Ace of Cups. Clarify the King of Wands. I've got the 7. So this person tried to get away with something when it comes to passion, when it comes to the vision they had for this connection with you. They were trying to deceive you in some type of way. Clarify the Chariot. And they thought at the time that it was okay, that they could handle this situation. Clarify the Chariot, please. Okay, this person wants to move forward with some type of repair. They want to work through the y'all's connection. They're trying to work through whatever roadblocks they encounter, possibly, or they are encountering. Clarify the Ace of Cups. We have a Queen of Pentacles. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. We've got heavy Taurus energy, but they also could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. Okay, I feel like your person's with someone else, and they possibly, but they're not happy in this connection with someone else. Okay, because I have this. This person has feelings for your person. okay? And possibly they had some type of renewal in their connection, okay? There was some type of celebration that these two possibly came back together in their lives, and there is some type of commitment between these two. All right, and possibly this Queen of Pentacles wants to balance out this connection. They want to bring back the harmony, because your person and this other person have been fighting. There's been conflict, and both of them possibly have been unhappy. But somebody wants to bring back, this Queen of Pentacles wants to bring the peace back into their connection, because it's been very rocky. So possibly they're getting the advice of their friends at this time when it comes to how they could possibly fix the issues between them. Well, clarify this Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this person's still living in the past. So this other person doesn't want to throw in the towel when it comes to this connection with your person. They're trying to make things work with them. And they're still thinking that they can get back to a good place emotionally with them, but they're not on the same page currently. Clarify. But this Queen of Pentacles wants to work things out with them and move forward with their connection. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So the person on your mind could be trying to work through their fears, their emotions. They could be trying to work through their anxiety. They could be working through things that they have been things that they've been telling themselves that's not true. Things that they've been hiding even from themselves. Okay, your person could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Clarify the Moon. What is this person? This person wants your attention back. Okay, and possibly they're spying on you secretly. Okay, if there's a way that this person can look you up, okay, they're looking you up. But this person very much wants to make something work with you. They're wanting to, they know that the possibilities between you two are endless. And they're wanting to they're trying to build up their confidence to work through their emotions at this time, so that possibly they can work up the nerve to apologize to you, because this person needs to apologize because they were dishonest with you and they feel guilty, and they put you in some type of competition that you didn't know about. And they thought that they could get away with this whole situation. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, they hid this from this other person. They put you, for some of you, they put you in a third party. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Oh, we got the Ace of Cups. Okay, what's the Ace? I mean, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles This person wants to give something to you. They have some type of offer, is what I'm getting. And they want a reconciliation. Okay. I kind of paused. I'm just trying to read the cards, is what I'm doing. Okay, you're some type of gifted person. You're like, there's something very special about you. And you're going to be blessed either way. And this person knows that you have balanced out yourself through this connection in some type of way. With possibly the help of your spirituality, you've come to some type of balance within yourself. Clarify justice in reverse. What did this person... What's up with this? Oh... Well, whatever this person did to you, okay, it's keeping them up at night. Okay, they feel a lot of guilt. They feel a lot of shame. They feel a lot of anxiety when it comes to, and they could be experiencing a lot of bad karma because this person was just so unfair with you. They feel like a coward. They feel like they're walking with a lot of shame and regrets and worries. They might feel like they're being punished from the universe. That's my neighbor. I think their car alarm's going off. Confirmation, I guess. I feel like this other person in their life is dealing with a lot of anxiety too. Because this connection between you two is, this person has a lot of feelings for you. And someone I feel like knows it. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords. What did this person... This person never gave you a reliable offer. Okay, and they were deceiving you with what they had to offer you in the first place. Or they were deceiving you possibly with what was actually going on in their life. Period. Okay, but this is creating a tower because when it comes to their life, because I feel like this person is not living the life that they want for themselves currently. Their life is not, and they're very worried that you're going to get a reliable offer somewhere else. And that you're moving forward without them. And you're making a lot of headway without them. And it's creating a tower in their life. What's the tower? What's the tower? The tower is that they should have never avoided their feelings, that they should have never repressed them, that they let themselves get caught in between two worlds, and they feel like they should have picked the other world. That now they're in some type of, they feel caught in between because they're not satisfied with where they're at, and they know it. This tower is they made the wrong choice, I feel like. And they should have never made you an option. Because I feel like this person did make you an option. But you're nobody's option. Clarify the Nine of Swords. They're afraid. This person is up late at night because they're worried that you've changed your mind and that you just let them go and you've moved on. and that possibly they're worried that you're not even the same person anymore. Possibly you've gone through some type of transformation and you're no longer that old version that will tolerate this person's treachery. And that's another part of their tower, is that you're just moving on without them. So maybe some of you have just released this connection. So you didn't chase, you didn't beg, you didn't ask for answers. You just let it go. And you're celebrating, and you're on some type of glow up is what I'm getting. And you have gained back, this person knows that you've gained back your self-confidence, and that you've moved on and you're very healed. Okay? And that people are celebrating you and you are going places. And that's also part of their tower. Clarify the Six of Swords. I dropped one, but I have the Queen of Wands. So a lot of you have changed. You've taken back your power. You've transformed into a magical being. Okay, so maybe some of you were the other person, whether you knew it or not, but you're not that person anymore. If you put yourself in a third party on purpose, then you're not wanting that for yourself anymore. Some of you aren't. You want more. You want something on a higher level. You're very connected with your higher self. You've made a lot of difficult choices, and you realize that you deserve happiness, and you're dreaming big. And a lot of you are going to get new love, is what I'm getting. And I got to pick up that card. And of course, it's the Empress. So a lot of you, okay, so you possibly have gone from the Queen of Wands and you've morphed yourself into the Empress. So you've taken your passions, you've taken your desires, and you've created for yourself abundance. And you've created for yourself progress. And you have evolved and you have transformed and you are birthing things into creation. Okay, so you are creating for yourself abundance. You are very powerful because you are an earth angel. You are, and this person knows it. You are being divinely guided into your Ace of Pentacles. So there is abundance. There's a blessing. There's a path that's opening up for you guys. And it's going to lead to many, many good things coming about in your life. You're being gifted for your choices. Clarify. Because I feel like a lot of you made the choice to just let go and release. Clarify the Two of Swords. You had some type of tower when it comes to your desires and your passions. Okay, this person is going into hermit. So they feel very alone with their choices, with their denials, with their avoidance, with possibly making you an option. Okay, they could be a Virgo. What's the Hermit? So they're reflecting on their choices for sure. Okay, they're realizing that they couldn't trick you. A lot of you were not tricked. You were not fooled. And this person could be very shocked that you didn't wait around for them. Clarify the Empress. Okay, so a lot of you realize that nothing was going to come out of this situation. That, okay, and a lot of you have blocked out this person. So a lot of you could have blocked this person, okay? And you're ignoring this whole situation with judgment in reverse. Because you know that this person lacks self-awareness, they lack accountability, and they are very destructive. So possibly a lot of you realize that you were wasting your time on this connection with this person because you were awakened spiritually. A lot of you have gone through some type of spiritual awakening. And that's one thing that this person is very concerned with, is that you are not that a person, maybe once you tolerated bad behavior. Well, you are no longer tolerating it. You are cutting it off. And this person didn't see your value when they had the chance. They didn't see the emperor standing right there in front of them. They didn't see the blessing when they had it. They were blind because they were more in their, they were overly confident in their abilities and this situation. This person had some type of ego issue. Clarify the Hermit. Okay, this person is very disappointed. They're very withdrawn with the fact that you walked away. Clarify the Eight of Cups. I think this person is shocked. I think I've said that already, but okay, this person is very withdrawn from people around them because, okay, this person feels all alone and helpless in some type of way because their life is not peaceful. It's not harmonious. Okay, they don't feel at home in their own home. This person feels very unstable. And like other people are out to get them. They feel possibly like nothing they do has led to anything that's giving them a sense of home. So if they're in some type of situation with someone else, there's a lot of conflict. There's no peace in this person's life. And it's because they made the wrong choices and they know it now. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Okay, this person wants a reconciliation with you because they see you as the person that they want to be with. You're who this person wants. Whether they've told you or not. All their desire, they're fantasizing about you. You are this person's, they feel like you're their match. But I feel like this person, okay, clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. They possibly could be a false twin with the, okay, they're waiting because there's some type of conflict in their life. Their life is very rocky. This person could have hit rock bottom. Clarify the Three of Wands. They're waiting, okay, because this person is heartbroken. Because they put you in some type of third party. They lack the foresight. Okay. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. Tell me. Okay, they could be waiting on some type of finances to come through. Something that makes their life more stable. So possibly this person is waiting possibly for something, the resources to reach out to you is what I'm getting. This person needs some type of financial security. They need their life to become more, and their life is very unstable right now. And so they could be waiting on some type of financial uptick to take place. But this person is grieving. Okay, the law of attraction's at play here. This person feels very drawn to you. Clarify Judgment in reverse. Okay, I feel like a lot of you have figured out. Okay, a lot of you have figured out that this relationship was destructive, that it was going nowhere. And a lot of you might feel like, how could I have been so blind? So maybe a lot of you have been hard on yourself, that you fell victim to this person's deceptions. But you figured yourself, I feel like a lot of you have figured yourself out, and you figured out this person. Maybe you did some digging into this situation. You found out some things about this person, and you are more aware now. Possibly a lot of you went into hermit. You could have went into hermit because some of you could have been in denial at one time. But you realized that this situation wasn't going to create anything of value in your life. Okay? And a lot of you could have went through a dark period where you had a lot of self-doubts and you lacked a sense of self-awareness for a while. Okay, but I feel like you figured yourself out with the Page of Swords after a dark period of time, and you were able to work through your disappointments and walk away with your head held high. So I feel like a lot of you are in a much better place. This person is unreliable, but they pretended to be reliable. They pretended like they were responsible. They pretended like they possibly were going to offer you something eventually, but they never did. And that created, tell me more about this person's tower. Tell me more about the tower. Possibly they offered something to someone else, and that was, the grass wasn't greener. Clarify the tower. Their tower is that they were hot and cold, that they played games with you, that they were in and out. They should have treated you better. They shouldn't have been hot and cold. They shouldn't have been all over the place. And they thought you might tolerate this behavior. I feel like this person thought you would tolerate a lot. But you woke up. A lot of you figured it out. Tell me more about the tower. Death. You gave them an ego death. Ooh, and it's because you've transformed. And you're a whole new person. And thus you gave this person the ego death. And that's part of their tower. Wow. All right, I think that's the reading. Well, let me see what the Page of Swords is. Can you tell me about the Page of Swords? Yeah. Okay. A lot of you have had a breakthrough. Okay, you figured it out, and now you have the truth. So a lot of you you're walking with the truth now. And you don't need, if you didn't get closure, you don't need it, because you've had you're walking with truth yourself. So a lot of you are true speakers, and you know the truth. You could know this person's secrets. You could know that they were hiding stuff from you. You figured it all out. So you've gained a lot of clarity, a lot of awareness. And you are moving on a path that's successful. So whether you want this person back, I feel like this person's going to try to reach out to you with reconciliation. But I feel like you already have your victory, because you found the victory within yourself. You know how much you're worth now. And you know that this person didn't respect you on some type of level, and that they weren't in the right energy, and you figured the whole thing out. You know your worth now, and you have the crown of victory. You've been crowned by the divine, is what I'm getting. I think that's the reading. Let's go ahead and find out what's upcoming for you, Aries. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Cups, 7-7. We've got the Five of Cups. We've got Judgment. Okay. Clarify the Seven of... We've got the Three, and then I've got King of Wands. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Bites. Ooh. Okay. Clarify the Seven of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. I'll do two in a row here. The Nine of Cups. Okay, what's the Nine of Cups? Okay, the Moon. Clarify the Moon. Clarify the Hangman. Oh, okay. All right. So upcoming, a lot of you are going to, you're going to look back and you're going to realize that your hard work possibly hasn't paid off for you. Okay. But I feel like a lot of you are going to take back your confidence after some type of heartbreak. You're going to transition into a Queen of Wands, and you're going to get your magic back after a heartbreak. You're going to overcome it, and you're going to find your joy again. All right. And a lot of people are going to be jealous of your success and that you were able to overcome and persevere and move forward. So a lot of you are just going to move forward, and you're going to start attracting in a lot of opportunities with that Queen of Wands energy. A Queen of Wands, things just appear in this person's life. They create things for themselves through their confidence, through their connections. So your connections are going to start paying off for you upcoming, and people are going to notice, and they're going to be jealous of your light. Oh, well. Okay. So a lot of you upcoming, there's going to be some confusion when it comes to what you want to give to. Okay, and what you want. You might be confused, possibly because somebody's hiding things from you about what they truly want out of this connection with you. But you're going to gain some type of new perspective when it comes to what you truly want or what someone else really wants. And once you gain that perspective, there's going to be some type of ending that you're going to have to go through. So some of you are going to have to go through some type of ending or betrayal upcoming. But here, let me see what happens after the ending or the betrayal. Clarify the 10 of... After, there's always the light, even in... There's light. Okay, clarify the 10 The Ten of Swords. What's going to happen after this ending? We have 10-10, so there will be a fresh new beginning. So after this ending will be a fresh new start for you guys. All right? And possibly you will bury yourself in work for a while. And distract yourself. But there will be the new that will come about. Clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Justice. Clarify justice. The Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. A transformation. And clarify death. Woo. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Somebody regrets not telling you how they feel. Okay. And not giving you the clarity that you deserve. There's going to be a change happening in your life. You're going to get your justice upcoming. There's going to be some type of transformation happen in your life. You're going to receive some type of reliable offer upcoming. And this person is going to be very protective of you and y'all's connection. This person is going to stand firm with this offer. Okay? And possibly this other person has had some type of transformation happen in their life. I feel like for a lot of you, someone's going to regret never telling you how they truly feel about you. But there's going to be somebody else that enters your life. Okay, and it's going to change your life for the better upcoming. It could be a Scorpio. You could have a Scorpio, a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer enter your life. But it doesn't have to be those signs. Clarify judgment. Clarify the Three of Wands. The Devil. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Eight. Okay, somebody that you know is under judgment. Okay, and it has to do with the fact that they thought that something possibly was better, or that something more would this person made you wait, or they played with your emotions in the past. This person had bad intentions towards you. They're suffering karma because they turned their back on you, and possibly they did not give you the closure that you deserved, and they treated you poorly. This person thought that they could possibly treat you in a negative way, and that they could come back and fix it or repair it, that you possibly would always take their crap. Okay, but this was them being very naive. They made a lot of bad choices when it comes to this connection in the past. Okay? They treated you possibly as very insignificant. And now this person is living in the past. When it comes to who they decided to work with, this person decided to work with other people from their past that were in devil energy, thinking that their ships would come in with this other set of people. But that was a mistake. Your person has been stuck with people that have bad intentions toward them, and they've made a lot of bad choices when it comes to their connections. And it has to do with their past. So somebody regrets possibly listening to other people's opinions or advice, people from their past. They had karmic relationships that basically told them to keep being reckless, that they that they should hold back from you. They had people that were telling them that they should hold back from you for some reason. And now this person from your past is missing you and is reminiscing and thinking about how this connection maybe never got off the ground and they wish they had done things differently. But it all has to do with their past. So possibly some of you were dealing with some type of player who was very reckless with you, who played games with you. And now this person, clarify the Six of Cups. This person is thinking back that this connection, this partnership could have been very... This person is realizing now that they love you. Clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah, and they want to take charge of this connection with you. So somebody's going to try to show back up in your life upcoming and take charge. And they're going to come on really strong with their feelings and what they see for the future between you two. Somebody from your past, okay, is going to tell you that I want this relationship to start back up, or I want a second chance with you. I want to come back together with you and celebrate. I feel like they're going to ask you out on a date. They're just going to take a chance, and they're going to take a risk, and they're going to ask you out. They could be an Aries. Okay. But they're suffering for their consequence. They're suffering for their actions now. There's some type of judgment being placed on this person, either from the divine or from the actual authorities, because they've been making a lot of crazy choices in the past with the help of other people. Okay, let's go ahead and get some oracles for you guys. Okay. I've got missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. Your perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share, you're my person. Yeah. I still care about you. You deserve the best. Something, it's blank. It says standby card. So maybe this person wants you to just wait for them. I don't want to be the reason you cry. You are adorable. I don't know how, but you got to my heart. I could lose myself in you. I hope you are doing well. I'm done pretending. Can we work this out? I did pull your guys' energy, and I've got what could be blocking you is some type of acceptance needs to happen within you or about a situation is what could be blocking some of you. All right, let me see. It says, the spirit of this card says, embrace your inner majesty, accept your life in all of its configurations. Every moment has profound value, even if it doesn't seem like it. Forgive yourself and others. Accept all that life has provided, and harmony will ensue. Okay, so if you do all of that, you will be unblocked upcoming. Now, your healing card is number 34, success. It says, success is flowing into your life. Vitality and a glowing, youthful renewal of your body are occurring. Now is the time to take action in support of your dreams. There is no need to struggle. The universe has your back. Okay, and the outcome is dragon power, which I mean, I kind of think of you guys as dragons in some ways, in a good way. Okay, this spirit of the dragon says within you dwells the remarkable power to manifest your dreams, gain great riches, and activate ancient wisdom. Take back your power and express your strength with grace. Oh, I love that. That's your outcome. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll pull some more oracles. Why not? All right, we have mother wounds. So maybe you're dealing with someone that has mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. Twin flame. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again in this life. We have I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. We have you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. Okay. I want more, but I'm scared. I am ascending. Do you still think about me? I want you to enjoy your life. I need to see you. I want to make it up to you. All right, I did pull a couple angels numbers for you guys, and I got growth and ask for help. So I've got these two cards, 7722 and 1177. So the 1s, 7s, and 2s are significant for you guys. It says, remember, no one succeeds alone. It's okay to seek guidance and support. Embrace the strength found in community and don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. So don't hesitate to ask for help. Take positive steps towards learning and personal development. Engage in activities like taking classes, reading, or spending time in nature to unlock your potential and achieve success. I did get an angel guidance for you guys. I've got this one, be strong. It says, if I can find it, you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. See yourself as strong and victorious. Don't complain about anything. Don't blame anyone or any condition. You're the embodiment of strength, not victimhood. As you rise above the old tendencies and see yourself in the new light of beautiful feminine strength or masculine, your life will automatically shift in miraculous ways. You will attract new opportunities, forms of abundance, and relationships to help you manifest your highest potential. Being strong means seeing yourself in the most favorable light you can imagine. Oh, I love that. Be real, allow yourself to feel genuine emotions, but most of all, be strong. Various meanings are: don't underestimate yourself. Don't yield to pressure or temptation. Avoid complaining or indulging in negative thinking. Engage in weight training exercises to make your body stronger. All right. I love these cards. They're beautiful. They're magical. Okay, I do have some badass affirmation. Self-love is my superpower and I'm an effing superhero. Yes, you are, Aries. I'm an effing force of nature. Don't mess with me. All right. Don't mess with me. I run on coffee, sarcasm, and a touch of go F yourself. Oh, like a phoenix, I burn, I rise, and I take on the world. So you're just taking on the world, Aries. I do have a divine energy oracle, and I got think things through. Right now is not the ideal time to move forward with new plans. Therefore, take your time and review your options thoroughly. You're entering a new stage of soul maturity, and the decisions you make now will influence your life for the next several years. You will be more than capable of picking the best course of action if you give yourself ample time to prepare and act at the right time. Just don't rush. Your divine invitation is sit quietly in meditation and pray for guidance. Ask yourself if you are clear about your goal and if you are fully prepared to take the next step. Dissolve your attachment to the expectations of the world, however pressuring, and listen to your soul. Pray for stillness of mind in order to receive the counsel and guidance that comes from your higher self and for the strength to follow it. Oh, I love that. Your higher self. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like this. Have a great one.